The government of British Columbia is about to make a jumbo mistake.
The bottom line is it's just a huge money grab for a big corporation company, and that's all they look at is dollar signs.
We consider this to be a real estate development, and the hook to make it attractive is skiing on the glaciers, year-round skiing on the glaciers. What a joke.
Most people just see it that it is a real estate development, potentially a land grab, and that at the end of the day, the local population won't see much benefit from it.
The person that wants to develop it, he's not even from here. He'll develop it and then he'll leave. And what are we left with? A ski hill that nobody wants.
The glaciers are melting. The glaciers are melting at an incredible rate in this part of the world.
You know, there's a reason why it's taken 20 years for government to consider this. It's that it doesn't make any sense.
Glacier Resorts Limited would like to put a large four-season ski resort in the heart of the central Purcell Mountains.
Well, the Jumbo Valley, also known as Qat'muk to the Ktunaxa, is a very special area in the Ktunaxa territory. It's an area that is very critical for many reasons.
This is right in the heart of one of our sacred areas.
You have that connection with the animal spirits, and specifically, particularly, the grizzly bear. Grizzly bear is the chief up in these mountains here.
The Jumbo Valley is located right in the central Purcell mountain range, and it's absolute critical core habitat for the grizzly bear.
What grizzly bear? That's all I'm saying on that. What grizzly bear? There won't be no grizzly bear. They will not be within 100 miles of this area.
To do a development like that, it would do a lot of harm.
The potential impact that we'll see is the complete fragmentation of the grizzly bear population of the Purcell Mountains.
We have a responsibility as Ktunaxa people to look after this area.
We've looked after this area for thousands of years.
It's more than just people connection. It's about animal connection.
Ktunaxa, grizzly bear he's our big brother kind of like, and we got to look after him because he can't speak English like you and I can, and he needs us to tell these people you can't come here. You can't do this to us.
It's a spiritual place, it's a strong place, and they want to have a ski hill like a resort. They're desecrating a spiritual place. I mean, who's going to build a resort in the Vatican? Who's going to do that? Nobody.
This is an area that the Ktunaxa, as we have said through our Qat'muk declaration, is an area of sacred importance.
The Qat'muk declaration is important because it's absolutely clear where the Ktunaxa stand on the issue of development in this valley.
As Ktunaxa people, we're saying we don't want this, we don't want any more development in this area.
And it's a difficult thing for us to do, to have to go to non-Ktunaxa people and to tell them why an area is important and sacred to us.
Like, we're given all this stuff to look after and to protect. You'll feel it in your heart when you know.
There's not going to be a resort. It's going to be a trampled, flat piece of ground that nothing will ever live in again.
There seems to be no question that the bears will be negatively impacted and that the bears will disappear.
There's so many levels of why British Columbians should care about this issue. This is pristine wilderness that we have right in our backyards.
If you look right now at some of the other projects, ski hill projects and resort projects and the recreational real estate market, I think right now it's pretty clear that it doesn't make much economic sense.
So if the projects make sense and they have community support, they move forward. This is not the case with Jumbo. It has consistently had voices within the community working to make sure that it didn't proceed because it just doesn't make sense.
This is Ktunaxa territory. It's critical for our community and for our culture that this area is not developed.
My grandmother, she said just a really simple message, and she said, it's where the grizzly bears go to dance. Now, if you're Ktunaxa, you would understand the very deep meaning behind just that simple message that she gave me that day.
It's an important place to the people and should be left as close to nature as we can possibly keep it.